Today we will talk about business process orchestration and how relevant it is for businesses trying to stay relevant in a disruptive economy.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Malcolm Gladwell states that success is not a random act. It arises out of a predictable and powerful set of circumstances and opportunities. Blockbuster had the biggest name in the business. It had the largest footprint and helped define the release window for VHS movies. In the late 1990s, Blockbuster was the darling of the industry. At its peak in 2004, Blockbuster had 60,000 employees and 9,000 stores worldwide, with a market value of $5 billion and revenues of $5.9 billion. 10 years later, Blockbuster is nearly gone. Figures have dropped dramatically, with revenues of only $120 million coming from its remaining 300 stores in the US. Blockbuster's success story ended on September 23, 2010, when the company filed for bankruptcy. CBS News reports that the last film to be rented at the Blockbuster store was This Is the End, at a store in Hawaii. Could this massive failure have been avoided? Well, Blockbuster at its peak easily had the resources on hand to create a Netflix of its own. It had the capital to develop and market a new streaming service under a well-known and reputable brand. Blockbuster made the mistake. They underestimated the disruptive threat of new technologies and innovative business models until it was too late. Blockbuster treated Netflix as a niche player that they could ignore. Blockbuster's brick-and-mortar strategy was just not adaptable and agile enough to be transformed to compete with Netflix's orchestration strategy. The entrepreneur always searches for change, responds to it, and exploits it as an opportunity. So why has Netflix remained agile? Netflix uses a number of web services to combine a seamless video streaming offering. This is done using web services which includes account creation, authentication, payment processing, and recommender engines. All these components are here illustrated. Consider Netflix the conductor of an orchestra of multimedia capabilities. All of these are accessed and directed through cloud computing via web services. This allows for a modular approach sequencing back-end activity to deliver the perfect harmony. In this scenario, Netflix have real-time information about its customer interactions and the tools to respond when required. So, let's try and make it a bit more practical for you as a small business. Meet Nicky. Nicky started his own glamping company. Glamping is a luxurious camping experience that caters for the outdoor enthusiast that enjoys his creature comforts. A reservation request gets completed on the front end by a potential customer online. Nicky's internal reservation system receives all the necessary data and via various APIs communicates with travel partners via web services. Rates, dates, destinations, camping site reservations, meal preferences, vehicle rentals are all arranged and matched to the customer by the system. Next, payment for the various service partners is done via an encrypted API, ensuring the security of the client's information. The service provider in turn will notify the client of the status of the payment via their smartphone. Via this infrastructure, Nicky has single-handedly simplified the customer booking experience, providing a single touchpoint for multiple services. Web services are used to deliver a seamless glamping reservation experience that could be adapted based on the customer needs. Given the way the solution was provisioned, Nikki can add or remove services based on the customer needs without impacting on the experience. Nikki is able to orchestrate his business. In the examples covered, it can be seen that businesses need to be in tune with their customer needs and expectations. They need to enable themselves to be adaptable and agile to respond when required. BPO is a tool that can enable businesses to do this.